Take my bow, take my sword. I'm Bubba Dean, redneck north. Man, I don't care, I'm still free. You can't take Starfield from me. And take the Starfield from redneck north, Bubba Dean.
This place a mess, ain't it?
Hello.
Yeah.
May I be of assistance?
Some guy told me meet him here.
Designation, some guy, unknown. All current station residents located in recreation area.
Uh-huh. Audrey? That's a combat bot, ain't it? Don't look at me like that. Well, I've been on some abandoned tubs, but this one takes cake. There you are. All right, friend.
Ah, and there he is. Welcome to Stardock Alpha, my current home away from home. Glad you found your way here.
Uh-huh. No. This ain't no social call. You're gonna explain what the heck happened. Why in the hell did it feel like I went on a month-long bender of moon sugar?
I understand, and I'll even ignore the attitude. Getting ambushed is enough to make anyone tetchy.
Uh-huh.
I imagine you have a lot of questions, and I do have answers for you. But first, we need to talk about the people who attacked you.
Fine, I'm listening. Tell me what I need to know.
The group that attacked you, they're called Watchtower. I'm not surprised if you've never heard of them. To say they're clandestine would be an understatement.
Uh-huh.
From what I've gathered, it seems they've made it their life's work to hunt down and confine individuals they consider dangerous. Individuals like you. And me.
Uh-huh. Yeah, and you too?
They sure are. I've had more than a few run-ins with good old Watchtower. Most encounters have not gone well. I think I first got their attention after I dealt with a particularly nasty group of pirates. Since then, I've done my best to keep my head down, but it doesn't matter. Sooner or later, they always seem to catch up to you.
Were you the hero Vectra in this here universe? Maybe Fanny should be following you around, fella. Well, Watchtower. Huh. Good to have a name for him.
I'm glad you think so. But unfortunately for now, that's where the good news ends. Let me explain. When Watchtower came for you, I'm sure their method of capture didn't escape your notice. For people like us, Watchtower like to employ a particular device, a kind of energy weapon. The first blast disables your ship, the second disables you. Or at least it's meant to. But you took that second burst and just kept on going, didn't you? Took a third to bring you down.
Yep.
Maybe now you're starting to get a picture on why Watchtower might be scared of you, huh?
A little bit. If they're so scared of me, they should just stay away.
You'd think so, wouldn't you? But scared or not, they know if they hit you enough times, even the most hardy succumb to their weapon. Now, I'm a little sparse on the details, but I do know they call this weapon the Synapse Disruptor, which seems an apt name if you ask me. Oh, and here's the worst part. There's no foolproof counter to the disruptor. None at all. Believe me, I've looked. I've tried. There's nothing.
You must have some way to counter it, otherwise why ask me to come here?
Huh, that was a bit doom and gloom of me, wasn't it?
Yeah?
All right. Let me backtrack and rephrase things. There is no technological counter to this weapon. No magic shields or special kind of hull plating.
Oh.
But this brings me to why I made contact. I have devised a strategy that would keep you and me safe from Watchtower's impromptu abductions. But the catch is, it's not something I can do alone. And it's gonna take effort. I'm gonna need your help on this. And you're gonna need mine.
Okay. Alright. Tell me about this here strategy of yours.
It's fairly simple, really. Maybe you already noticed, but Watchtower's disruptor. It takes a while to charge between bursts.
Mm-hmm.
And as long as your ship has power, it needs to hit you at least twice in order to incapacitate.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you're flying about all by your lonesome, it's not too difficult for Watchtower to blast you as many times as they need. But what if you weren't by yourself? What if you had the support of other ships?
I'm listening.
In a nutshell, here's my strategy. You don't fly alone anymore. Instead, you get some buddies. You get more ships. You get a fleet. Then, even if Watchtower track you down and get a shot in with their disruptor, with other ships there to cover you, they'd never get a second hit. Giving you time to recover, get back in the fight, and avoid capture. Think about it. It makes sense, right?
Okay. Fairly good plan. I could see that working.
Okay, good. I'm happy you're on board with this fleet idea. You know that the first time that we... Oh,
Huh?
right. Yeah, we've not really been introduced yet, have we? Let's rectify that.
Okay.
My name's Torin. Just Torin.
Okay.
I guess you could say I'm a traveler. Yeah, I travel the stars. Here and there, and sometimes back again. And it's likely during those travels I got the attention of Watchtower. And been trying to shake him off ever since.
Travel the stars, huh? I can relate.
Why does that not surprise me? You know, I once heard it said that travel broadens the mind. I think we might both agree there's some truth to that.
Travel. Skooma. Moon sugar. About 3 kegs of black briar mead. Plenty of things brought in mind. Anyway, good to know you, Torin. I'm Bubba Dane. Appreciate you helping me.
I think nothing of it. Just doing what's right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay then, if we're going to make this fleet idea work, it's about time we get a move on, before Watchtower catches us with our pants down.
Oh. I don't want to be captured by Watchtower. Pants down or up.
You and me both. Here's how we're gonna pull this fleet thing off. First, we need some hardware. Equipment, especially designed to handle this sort of thing. Had a pal look into it, and he figured out what we'll need. A Model 2 Fleet Sync control node. And he knows where we can find one, too.
Okay.
But the problem is, control node's not easily accessible. It's stored away in an old facility with no simple way in. But I got a solution for that. Here, catch.
What? What was this? A grenade? How's this going to help us?
That is our solution. You ever hear about the orbital drops the UC and Freestar Collective did during the Colony War? Basically, troops planet-side would toss down a flare, like the one I just gave you. It would mark a spot, and then depending on what the flare signaled, ships in orbit would fire down whatever was requested. Emergency backup, supplies, or sometimes just a good old airstrike. Or orbit strike, I guess. They called them sky drops. Very versatile, very useful, and now very illegal. Forbidden by the armistice. At least for the military. But we're not military. I got a skydrop system rigged up to my ship. And that's what we're going to use to get into that facility and grab the hardware we need.
Well, it's only a war crime the second time. Alright, I'm ready. Let's get this fleet hardware. I'm going to need a lot more ammo.
That's what I like to hear. Time to get moving. Jump in your ship and meet me outside. Hail me when you're ready and we'll plot a course.
Right.
Glad we're doing this. You and me. We'll show Watchtower they picked the wrong people to mess with. This time.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Audrey. Were you bored? They're staring at gains like they're new to you. Oh, Lord. Alright. I'm definitely going to need to figure out a way to break down some of this junk I've managed to pick up. Audrey, we got space. We have some resources, but I don't know if we got enough to make like an industrial bench. Do we or don't we? Hang on. We'll find out. Hang on. Dang, damn it. Not enough. Not enough aluminum. Let's see if they got a workbench on the station. See if I can break down some stuff for aluminum. Cooking station. What the? Well, he's all sorts ready to go, ain't he? Look at him. Fancy ship. Gotta be, hang on, dark in here. Gotta be. Gotta be something right here. Well, dang it. Well, I was going to put an industrial bench in here. I got stuff for it. Alright, well. Any damn
Look
buckets.
who it is. Ready for another adventure?
In a bit. Definitely gonna need more ammo. Alright then. There we go.
We're gonna be jumping to Eridani 3 in the Eridani system. Once we're there, we can get things started. You good to go?
So, once we get there, what's the plan?
We'll do a quick scan of the planet, find the facility with the fleet control node, make our way inside, grab the loot, and get out of there.
Alright, well, suppose I'm gonna set a course now.
Okay then, power up your grav drive and take point. I'll be right behind you.
Right.
sunny Eridani 3. Alright, power up your scanners and do a sweep of the planet. See if we can find our facility.
Right. Alright. Pulling up scanner now. What we got here? Pretty heavy in uranium. Iridium. Water. Argon. What else we got here? Civilian outpost. Oh, hey, there we go. That might be it. Maybe. It's the only other thing on the dang planet. That's gotta be it. Alright, I'm gonna go for landing.
Receiving your telemetry. There it is. I see our facility, near one of the poles. Huh. Gren wasn't kidding. Most of it's buried under ice. Won't be easy to get inside.
Nope.
But no problem. That's why we've got Skydrop. All we need to do is... Hey, I'm detecting incoming ships. They're small. Look like drones. Watchtower drones, damn! They probably detected our scan. We'll have to deal with them before we can head to the planet's surface. Don't worry, these things aren't big enough to carry disruptors. Still, they can do some damage, so let's take them out as fast as we can.
Right. Got him.
I can take you.
Dunk. Gotcha.
That's the best you got.
Alright, got down. Last one.
I can handle that.
Got him.
Glad it was just drones. Okay then, let's get back to the plan. I'll need to stay in orbit in order to use Skydrop. You'll need to land and find the exterior of the facility. Once you're there, I'll provide further instructions.
Land ship, fire facility. Got it.
Make sure you keep warm. Conditions down there don't seem overly hospitable. Okay, have a good landing.
Buddy boy, I grew up in Whiterun. Cold don't affect me that much.
Facility you're looking for shouldn't be too far away. Make your way there and I'll start prepping Skydrop.
Hang on a second, I gotta check something. There we go. That's it.
Looks like you're there. Okay, here's what you need to do. In order for Skydrop to work, the ship deploying needs pinpoint coordinates and a drop request. So, take out that flare I gave you, punch in a request for a surface missile, then throw the flare near the exposed portion of the facility. That's right. We're blasting this sucker open. And I've only got one missile on board, so make sure you don't mess up.
Right. Alright, let's see here. Strax surface missile. Okay.
These coordinates don't look right. This needs to be exact, so grab the flare and try again.
Oh, fun. Alright.
Okay, that's a good read.
How's she doing?
System's got a lock, missile loaded, Skydrop deploying.
Come on, Audrey. Let's watch fireworks from up here.
Nice work. Now we've got a way inside.
Yeah, what?
Oh, shit. Perhaps I should have mentioned this sooner. This is an old watchtower facility we're breaking into. I didn't expect them to have mechs. Your weapons won't scratch it. We just used our only Skydrop.
Oh,
Shit. Oh, I got an idea. Get some distance between you and that mech. Now. All right, remember, Watchtower is still looking to capture you. So find the control node, get back to Stardock, and my friends there will help you. And if we don't see each other again, best of luck.
Oh, dear.
I got
It's
complete
going after
confidence
Audrey.
in you. Hey, you want to see something cool? Fix your eyes on the mech. And say goodbye in 3, 2, 1. Touchdown.
He just He's Audrey, where are you going? What's it? Ow. What the hell? Well, at least I want now. Take stuff off that thing. Nope. Well, I ain't got no ammo for this thing at all, do I? What this? I got some ammo for this. One for that. A little for this. Not enough for that. That's an axe. Got some for this, but not enough. Got a little bit for that. Let's just stick with shotgun for now. Alright. Lights on. Get 'em moving. There. Dang thing. Alright, Audrey. We're gonna warm up in here for a second.